Tanzania's election has come to a close, but it's now emerging that the current president, who is Samia Suluhu, has gone into hiding, and angry Tanzanian netizens have vowed to storm her residence, including a part of the airport and also a section of, let's say, where part of her aide reside. It's interesting because it just comes days after, let's say, chaos erupted, especially day one, and this is because Samia Suluhu literally went to the election alone. This is before even, I'd say, before she announced that she's gonna contest. There were always, let's say, back and forth between her and the opposition leader, Tundu Lissu, who is still in custody till this moment as we speak. So that election, from most, let's say, most commentators, and even including observers and some who are not allowed, especially those from foreign countries, have said it was not a credible, fair, and a free election. Something that I personally agree. And as well, right here in Kenya, we've seen, formidable forces like Martha Karua, who's practiced law and been in the human rights space for the longest time, also said the election was a sham. But again, what actually is concerning about that is the moment she realized that chaos are going to erupt, the first thing she quickly went to do is do an internet shutdown and then enforced a curfew by 6 p.m. Everyone should be indoors. And that just shows you that, she has muzzled, the voices of the citizens in Tanzania. And that is something that should not be happening, especially in 2025, for such an independent, a constitutionally independent country. So it's allegedly being said she has disappeared, she has gone into hiding, and Tanzanian Gen Zs are threatening that they'll occupy the airport. And also they are also on a hunt. They want Tundu Lissu to be released, and also anyone who was abducted, because yesterday I did an update and 60, according to opposition chairman, his name is John Kitiko, he said 60 abductions have been recorded, especially just for the month of October alone. And so meaning the number has quadrupled until right now. Some of the people who are especially protesting, those who are arrested, others who are clobbered. And in the video update I did yesterday, you saw the policemen were just jumping onto people and clobbering them and beating them. Some of them are mercilessly and severely wounded, and nothing is going to be done. So we are waiting to see how is this election going to pan out. But then one thing we can't ignore is Kenyan voices and the way just Kenyans are concerned, because initially, before everything, and just a while ago I've seen a statement that Samia Suluhu has issued saying that people should stop laughing at them. Tanzania is one of the best countries, and the elections was conducted in a free and a fair manner, and so they should. She's actually laser focused on unifying the country. There's no unity right over there, but I can't wait to see. My point again is the role Kenyans play, especially the youth, when it comes to advocating for the freedoms and the rights of each and every person. I believe Kenya will always be the controlling place. Like Kenya is the thermostat of East Africa. When something goes amiss, especially even in Uganda as well, our neighbors right over here. As we speak right now, more than 2 activists, I think, have not yet been found. They disappeared, and this is because they had gone to stand with Bobby Wine, that is Bob Njagi and Oyo. Still right now. But word on the cab had it that, on and off, they were somewhere in custody, but their health was allegedly deteriorating, but the details of that are still scanty. So Kenyans have stood on business, and they're saying, Suluhu must go. So my worry is where she's gonna be, where she's gonna, stay. If they don't want her in Tanzania, is she gonna be right here in Kenya? And I tell you, if she comes to Kenya, definitely Kasongo will accept her. And if she goes to Tanzania, she will be accepted. If she goes to Uganda, she'll be accepted. Because if you look at Tanzania and Uganda, those two personalities have similar, characteristics in terms of gagging dissent and silencing, muzzling, the voices of, wananchi. I don't know. But Kenya will always be on the front line, especially in calling out evil wickedness. Don't try it in Kenya. And so I can't wait to see how it's going to pan out for us right here, because our election is in 1.5 years' time. Our election is in 2027. We're almost close to the chaos too. But I pray it's going to be an open and fair election, because I've just seen a while ago President William Ruto saying he will win the election as early as 6 a.m. in the morning, and there's no force in opposition that can beat him at his game. Interesting things happening, man.